Good morning, adventurers. It is our last full day at this portion of Rawai Beach.
Yeah.
We will tomorrow be moving, I think, just across the street, a little inland. But we wanted to take advantage of the beach views one last time. We still have our scooters today, so the plan is to, I think, go to a big, it's a night market, but it's open during the day.
Yeah, we're starving at this point.
So,
it's getting kind of late in the day, so we got to go
hungry.
get something to eat.
Yeah, and then we hear that there are some amazing viewpoints.
Yeah, we talked in yesterday's video about this giant Buddha that you go to watch the view, but it's a little too far away, so we figured we'd go to a viewpoint that's a little closer to us, but you should be able to see the Buddha from there.
Yes, that's
so we'll still be
plan.
showing you the giant Buddha on the hill.
Yes, and hopefully we will not be out late into the night with
Yeah, because we were riding in the dark
again.
with our scooters yesterday. It was pretty scary, but we did good.
We did a good job, yeah.
We've arrived at the Kata food market, night market.
Yeah, it turns out we were right next to it last night and didn't realize.
Yeah, so they have a bunch of goods for your perusal, but they also have this big food court area here. We're gonna find something good to munch on. So this market is primarily focused on seafood, so there's a ton of seafood options here, but there's also a bunch of other stuff to try. We wanted to let you guys know it turned out it's a little bit touristy. Mostly it's vacationers here, so the prices are a little bit high, but the food looks pretty good in spite of that. So
really good. It's a lot of seafood, but we thought since we were at the coast, it would be a lot cheaper, but it's not. It's around 200 baht per dish or so on average, I'd say.
it's actually been pretty tricky to stay out of the touristy zones because we're just kind of randomly going to spots, hoping that they're good spots.
Yeah.
So it's hard to avoid it. We found this stand that has a bunch of skewers. Did he say that these were some kind of prawn?
It's prawn, chicken, pork, and something else mixed together?
Mixed together?
Yeah, I think
Holy
so.
cow. So I think we're gonna try one of these. These were only 40 baht, which is just over $1.
Rice and milk powder and water and shrimp, little shrimp and meat.
Oh, okay.
With shrimp. Okay, so this is shrimp and powdered rice, he says.
Yeah.
So we were way off.
Way off. It must have been the sausages that had the chicken and pork. A little bit of a language barrier.
So I got a big old bowl of Massaman curry. I had this once before and I really liked it, so I figured I'd give it another try. So it has potatoes in there, we've got some carrots and little shredded chunks of chicken, and then we've got a bunch of delicious curry juice that's just kind of glistening in the light. It's gonna be dang good. There we go, that's the perfect bite. That's really good.
Yeah?
So it's a little different than some of the other Massaman curry that I've had. It's a little bit thinner, and I get a lot of taste of like a chili powder. So it almost has like a flavor of like a pot of chili, a little bit.
Oh.
And the potatoes aren't super overdone, which I like because it makes them a little crunchy. I'm sure some people don't like that, but I like when the potato's more crunchy than like gooey and mushy. But overall, pretty good. It's a pretty big portion. Check this out. This was one of the cheaper dishes here, so I was expecting something much smaller, but
It's about the
pretty
size
happy
of
with
your
this.
head. I got seafood tom yum, which I don't know that I've ever had tom yum before. They asked me the spiciness level. It was no spice, 10%, 50, and then like 100. And so I said 10%. I have a feeling it's probably more like 50 to 70 though. Whoa. That is absolutely delightful. Holy cow. Oh man.
What's all in there?
I don't even know. I don't even know what I just ate.
Is that chicken or is that
okay,
goat?
that's
a mushroom.
That's a mushroom. So we definitely have some shrimp. We got, I believe, a little prawn guy. You can see his head. Ugh, whole guy in there. What is this, calamari, squid?
Yeah, I think so.
Tomatoes. Some, I don't know if it's, I think basil?
Yeah, basil.
Oh man, but it's super creamy and not spicy finally. I ate a spicy dish last night and it almost killed me. So today I'm trying to take it a little easy.
And it looks really good. There's so much going on in there and so much color in the bowl. So this skewer that we got, it just seemed so interesting, so we wanted to try it. It's the guy said it's rice powder. Is that what he said? Rice powder, which I hadn't heard of.
Rice, make it in powder.
Yeah, and then shrimp. And they form it to look like a little shrimp or a prawn or something.
Do you want the sauce?
Oh yeah, it came with sauce?
Yeah, I think it's like a chili.
Check that out. Let's get that sucker in there. This looks like giant alien fingers. Oops, I dripped it. Oh man.
Good?
It's so doughy. It's kind of doughy and gooey in there. I mean, it's definitely got a rice consistency and a shrimp flavor. Yeah. You're probably not gonna like it too much.
No.
She's not a huge fan of seafood.
Well, just not when it's super fishy.
It's got a fairly fishy vibe to it. Nothing like what I thought it was gonna be. Not a fan.
It's just weird.
Yeah, it's a little odd, isn't it? Because of the look of it, you expect it to have the consistency and taste of like a little shrimp, but it doesn't really.
It's really squishy, almost like marshmallow, like Play-Doh marshmallow or something. I don't know.
Shrimp marshmallow. There you go. Completely stuffed at this point. That was a far bigger portion than I thought they were going to give us, but it was pretty delicious.
It was. Lots of chunks of lemongrass in mine, which I'm finding
you gotta watch out for that.
Are very hard. Every part of it.
Yeah, they're literally just like hard to bite down on.
The roots, the stems, it's all hard, but delicious.
But now we're heading to a lookout point. We can't remember if we told you guys where we were going or when we did our intro, but
the official one.
We're heading to a lookout point. There's one where there's a giant Buddha. It's called Giant Buddha,
yeah,
right?
I believe so.
But we're going to go to a lookout point where we should be able to see the giant Buddha because we thought that might be cooler. Plus, it's a little bit closer.
Yeah, and I think it's the most popular lookout point here, so it has to be popular for a reason, we're hoping.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too busy.
Yeah.
So we've arrived at Karon View Point, and I think it's going to be pretty epic. Look at you. Hey. You sticking your tongue out. You better not fall off there, puppy. That is actually the beach we were on yesterday where we saw that insane sunset. And there's the giant Buddha statue that we were talking about way over there. We are back where we started the day on the beach at our place. We wanted to show you guys how intense this tide was.
Isn't it crazy? It goes so far out.
Yeah, it's literally like half a kilometer out that you can walk on solid ground. And we went out there yesterday and there was all sorts of creatures and things. And you can see the boats off in the distance. And the sun is starting to go down and it's gonna hopefully make some vibrant colors in the sky like it did last time. But it's very nice. I think Allison's made a friend.
What is it? Hả? Ôi, rồi léo léo.
Hello. It's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Guys, the ground is so sticky out here. It's weirdly like hard in one spot and then sticky as heck in another. What?
What?
She just came up to Allison and rubbed her skin. For good luck, I guess.
You guys, we don't really know what's in this sand. It's real squishy and gooey and there's holes everywhere and I think they're filled with crabs maybe? Yeah. And so I was so scared that one's gonna get me.
There's a whole habitat under here that you get to see once the water clears out. It's very neat. And you can see the way the water's like reflecting the sunset over there. It's just intense.
amazing.
So cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's adventure. We had a blast riding those scooters. We're starting to get very comfortable with them.
Yes, it's less terrifying and more just amazing and fun.
Yeah, when you just get like an open stretch of road, there's something magical about it. You kind of see the views opening up on the side, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna leave you guys here while we still have a little bit of light, and probably just chill and relax for the rest of the evening. You all right?
Your shoe. Yeah, no big deal.
Her shoes keep getting stuck in the mud and leaving them behind there. It's pretty
Oopsie.
great.
Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.